Hi, this is Dr. Lenore Coleman, President and founder of Healing Our Village and Executive Director of Total Lifestyle Change. And we are actually here at my location in Jonesboro, 177 North Main Street, Jonesboro, Georgia, and we're giving away Thanksgiving dinners. I am here with this beautiful woman from Black Voters Matter, and the NAACP, and we are trying to feed the community, but more importantly, we are trying to get folks out to vote, yes? Okay, so I want you to introduce yourself and tell everybody about your organization.
Sure. My name is Alethea. Again, I work for Black Voters Matter. We believe that we must be the solution to the problems that we see in our community by building power. And building power, one of the tools we use is by voting, using our voice. We have to understand that our voice and our vote is our power. And so it's so important. A lot of people came out during the general elections, but we need them to do it again. Why? Because our issues are still on the ballot. There are Black bodies on the ballot. There are healthcare issues and disparities that still need to be addressed, especially for our Black and brown communities. We need people to come out because we need the right voice at the right table. And this election is about the Senate race. And so we need somebody who has given funds to HBCUs, who has fought for the homeless and dispossessed, who speaks and preaches about the liberation gospel that speaks to our needs in our community. And we need to make sure that we support those candidates that support us. So we need everyone not to just talk about it, but be about it and show up at the polls. Early voting is starting this weekend. And so after you've eaten your turkey dinner, after you have those family conversations, during the family conversations, we need you to talk about voting. Why? Because it's not just about the vote, it's about the issues that affect us. It's about inflation. It's about public safety. It's about all the things that we deal with on a daily basis that's affected by the political sphere. And so if we want change, we've got to vote for change, and we've got to show up at the ballot. And so anyone that you know that is registered to vote, tell them to vote and check their voting polling location, because we want, when people show up to the ballot box, we want them to vote by any means necessary and vote that provisional ballot if there are any challenges or issues. So we are encouraging everyone to get out there and vote.
Yeah, you know, you said something that's near and dear to my heart. You said healthcare. So what Healing Our Village and Total Lifestyle Change is about is trying to decrease the diabetes complications in this country, renal disease specifically. I'm focused on hypertension and renal disease, cardiovascular, and also diabetes. I'm a certified diabetes educator and a pharmacist. I've been in business now for over 30 years. Right here at my location in Jonesboro, we do what we call Wellness Wednesdays. So you can come in and get your blood pressure checked, your blood sugar done. We're doing COVID testing. I'm encouraging all of you to get tested before you gather on Thursday, because COVID is still here, folks. The weather has just gotten cold, and there are many of you out there that are asymptomatic. You don't know you have it, and so before you go around your grandparents, your aunts, your relatives, please, we're doing COVID testing here. We also have COVID testing all over Clayton County, so that is so important. But back to Senator Warnock, okay, and the importance of this particular election. He actually did diabetes. And he did diabetes because he specifically wrote and authored the bill related to insulin and capping that price at $35. That's a big deal. I've been doing diabetes for over 40 years, and insulin used to be pennies on the dollar. It used to be very inexpensive. And because of a reclassification of insulin, many people don't know this, because they reclassified the type of drug insulin was, they were able to then increase the price 50, 60, 80%. So putting that price cap on that is so important. Now, he did it for Medicare, but we need to do it for the whole country. So who you vote for matters as it relates to health care. Here in this state, I'm not from Georgia, I'm from California. Here in this state, we didn't accept the Medicaid expansion. So therefore, there are many people here, millions of people here who don't have health care because we didn't accept the $92 million from the government. So I encourage you to get out and vote. Your vote matters, especially as it relates to health care. A few more words before we let you go, because I know you want to get back to the turkey giveaway. Just tell them why it's so important again.
Again, it's important, not only for you in this moment, but for your children. It's how we honor our elders who took the time to sacrifice and bled for the right to vote. We have the right. We were born with the right to vote, and we've got to use it now more than ever. Because if you don't, judges will be selected and elected that are going to vote against your interests. All politics are local. So every time that there's an election, we've got to show up each and every time, not just for the presidential election, not just for the governor's race, but every time we have an opportunity to vote. Because if you don't vote, you silence your opportunity to speak out against what is happening in your community. We feel that voting is an expression of Black love. That is the most loving thing you can do. It's to speak up not only for you, but on behalf of all those around you. So please take the time and vote. The narrative is that we don't come out for runoffs, but we can change that narrative this time around. And in order to do that, we need you to vote and then have 10 people in your circle and remind them to vote. Tell them to go ahead and post the peach. Once they voted, text you and show a picture that they went and voted. We need to be accountable to ourselves because we are our brothers and sisters' keeper. And as Jan Levan says, I am my sister. So if it's good for me, it's good for them. And we've got to encourage everyone to get out there and vote.
I love it. I love it. So we're down here at 177 North Main Street. Again, healing our village. Black voters matter. I'm going to say that again. Black voters matter. And the NAACP, we're giving away turkey dinners. So you guys need to come on down if you know someone who may need a turkey. Turkeys are very expensive. We're giving them away here at 177 North Main Street in Jonesboro, Georgia. Thanks so much for tuning in. And we're going to send this out to our Facebook Live and our various other social media channels so we can get the word out. Thanks so much again and take care. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.